welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario for the N64. I'm Paper Mario Guy, and this is the second episode of cleaning up my file, my Let's Play of Paper Mario. And the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go left over to the harbor, to a little place called Club 64, and we are going to be picking up one of the last 11 badges of the game. Now, we currently have 159 star pieces, and on our, mission to get this badge, we're also going to be picking up the last letter as well as the last star piece. But I'll get a little bit more into that after we talk to this lyricist. So, hello. Oh, that final right line just jumped into my mind. So, this guy is one jazzy little lyricist, and he's trying to write for the pop diva who apparently cannot sing, but she can't still sing without any music, so although the lyrics are there, there's, nothing to sing to. So what we have to do is we have to find a master composer, and apparently he knows a composer beyond compare, but he's not going to tell us where he lives, because I guess he doesn't know. And we need to deliver this lyric sheet to that composer, because once we do, the composer's just going to, jump with inspiration, and he's immediately just going to be like, I know, and he's going to write a masterpiece. We're going to bring it back to the pop diva, and she's going to serenade us with one of the greatest songs that we've ever heard. So, I'm personally excited. But the composer actually lives in Dry Outpost, conveniently right in front of the pipe. But before we go in that pipe, we're actually going to take a detour back into Dry Desert to find the last letter, as well as the last ability to get the our last star piece. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm not, I was thinking about it, and like these cleanup episodes kind of bother me a little bit, because I feel like I probably could have shown off my knowledge of this game better. And as I was in certain areas, I probably should have just, swallowed my pride and looked up guides so that, people who are trying to follow this game as somewhat of a guide, could possibly, use it as a complete guide, and they wouldn't have to, search around in my LP to find certain things. But, I still, even with this little blemish on my LP of, not finding as many star panels as I thought I had, or, not delivering all the letters I thought there were at one point, I still enjoyed this LP, and it's still been a lot of fun, and I hope that it didn't detract too much. But you have to wait for Colorado's camp to move, so I believe like anywhere after Chapter 2 is over, you can do this, but you have to walk over there and hit that tree with your hammer, and you'll find a letter to Goomba, Goomba, which is the grandfather of Goomba Village. But, I still, I think besides that letter was literally the only thing that I actually had to wind up looking up on a guide, because for the life of me, I just could not remember where the final star piece was, and it turns out that I just forgot where a letter was. And a good way to, like, figure out whether or not, the star piece that you're looking for is a letter side quest is if you go to Merlovely in, Shooting Star Summit, and you ask for her to read you a fortune about where, a next star piece is, if she says that she cannot, tell you because it's not within your reach, that means that you are going to get that star piece from someone. So, yeah. Anyway, back on to the little side quest with the pop diva. We come over here, and you can see this guy, and he's kind of like the lyricist. So, obviously, we're going to have to give it to him, and he says he is a composer, so even if you didn't know, as long as you talk to him, you'll know. So, let's give him the lyrics, and hopefully he can compose something of, a beautiful nature. Something that the pop diva can just absolutely master and make her own. So he just was like, these lyrics touched him in a way that, lyrics had never touched him before. And, he says take his masterpiece to someone who can sing it, so that's what we're gonna do. So now that we have the melody, we can go back into Toad Town, and, we also have this, letter, so before we go straight back into Toad Town, we're actually going to go and get the final star piece of the game, by delivering our letter to Goomba. Oh, I have Lakitu out, Lackluster, but let's get Parakarry out first and talk to him. you're Goomba, correct? And this is the last letter that we are going to deliver. And in return, the last star piece. So, you know, knocking out two things at once. Oh, Koopa Coot. Backstabbing gossip. Yeah, you're pretty much right. So he's going to give us a star piece, and that brings us to 160 out of 160, which is just absolutely fantastic. And where are we going? We're not going down the that road. No siree. I'd also like to apologize for the complete lack of uploads. Last week there were I posted one episode, and granted it was 28 minutes, and it took me a while to actually record all the footage. I probably should have recorded a little bit more in advance, and I was just really lazy last week, and last week was actually a really good week for me too. There were so many days last week where I just thought, hey, this is a really good day, and I was in a good mood, but I was just lazy recording wise, so I apologize for that. But now we're back on track. So let's go to the lyricist again and give him the melody. And once we give him the melody, he's going to show it to the pop diva, and hopefully, she's going to rejoice, he said, and sing this wonderful masterpiece with her, I guess newly found voice now that it's back. So she says that she's going to try to sing. She was a little nervous, but, whatever. Bravo! Hear, hear, this sweet song has brought me tears. To Mario, our greatest thanks, because of you, Pop Diva cranks. So, I guess, I don't know, maybe Murley is the ancestor of, the lyricist. The lyricist, actually, his name is, Ryman Simon, by the way. But we get the Attack, FXD badge, and I'll actually show you, what the badges, the Attack FX badges are, what they sound like. I personally don't like them. I think they kind of sound silly, but Attack FXE is going to be a Yoshi tongue, which I guess is the best one of the 5. But, most of them sound really weird. This is I don't know, a bell or a chime, which, kind of just get, I feel like I would just get annoyed after a while. Here we have, I don't know, I guess someone is killing a boo or stepping on a hamster or something. It's just I don't know. I feel like I would just get annoyed after a while, but I'll still show them off. This is one of those slider whistles. Yeah. And oh. And this one is the first one that I think you can get, and this is I forget what noise that is, where it's usually used in the game, but I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. But yeah, so now that we've fulfilled the Pop Diva and Ryman Simon's, little side quest, we have, that's our 70th badge. And actually, a fun fact is that if you go to the radio in the Koopa Village's house, I'm pretty sure that you can actually hear the Pop Diva sing that very same song again, which is, I guess, kind of cool, if you're actually that big of a fan of that song. But I don't know, I love how the bartender just kind of slides over and starts playing an acoustic guitar. But we're gonna go check Mario's house real quick, because there's two things we can do in here. Yeah, there's two things. So as you can see, we have 70 out of 80 badges and 160 out of 160 star pieces. And Chuck Quizma quizzes, it says 64 out of 65. That just means that I've done 65 attempts, because I got that one question wrong. But the other thing we can do is we can actually check the letters for Mario, which I wanted to do, just to show off some of the little charming things of this game. So, let's see what Little T had to say. How do you do? I'm Little T. I'm just a little toad. I live in Toad Town. I've been training at the dojo so I can say Princess Peach. I'll write to you again later. Bye. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Now, Vanity. Hello, Mario. I'm Vanity, Chuck Quizma's lovely assistant. Thanks for participating in our quiz show. Our ratings are through the roof. Are those star pieces helping you? Please keep coming back until you answer the last question. I'll cheer you on. So, yeah. We already actually did that. You rat, Mario! How dare you embarrass us? I'll never forget what you did. Hey, watch your back when you walk at night. I'm gonna make you cry. You better sleep with one eye open, pal. We shall return, the KoopaBros. So, foreshadowing, maybe? I don't know, but any reference to the KoopaBros makes me happy. So, the Koopa Troopas from Koopa Village. Dear Mario, thank you so much for taking care of our fuzzy problem. We, the Koopa Troopas in the village, really appreciate what you've done for us. We must apologize for not rewarding you with anything, but we are simple Koopas. Or, we are but simple Koopas. Please drop by the village whenever you like, anytime. It'd be our honor. Best of luck from all of us. Sincerely, Koopa Troopas of Koopa Village. So, like, that just basically gave a little bit more life to an entire village, which I think is pretty cool. So here we go with Mustafa. Hey, Wanderer, I heard you have many stories about your deeds. People speak very well of you. It comforts me to know that Bowser's creatures are no longer loot the ancient ruins. Unfortunately, some relics are missing. This is a shame. I've heard that a Koopa was wandering about the ruins. That sounds very suspicious. You should be careful if you meet any suspicious types. Anyway, I must go. I look forward to hearing great tales of your adventures. Mustafa. Colorado. How are you, dear boy? I've just finished my exhausting research of the ruins found by my unwavering efforts. Sadly, I did not find any treasures as valuable as I had hoped. I will press on, though, old chap. There are treasures hidden all over the world. I hear them calling for my famous name, asking me to dig them up. Really? Oh. So, Goombaria. To Mario. Are you and Goombario doing just fine? Or doing okay? Oh, I'm fine. Oh, this is Goombaria, by the way. Are you having an exciting adventure? Is Goombario being a good hero? Or being a hero? Why am I adding all sorts of words? Or is he just goofing off? You know, I sometimes go shopping in Toad Town with my mom. Maybe we'll see you there. I'd really like to hear some of your exciting stories. I can't wait, really. You can beat up Bowser, I know it. Goombaria. So we have 5 more, so let's go tasty. Hi there, Mario. Are you eating regularly? You know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. The cookbook you gave me really comes in handy. I already knew a lot of recipes, but with the book, I can cook a whole world, oh my god, I could cook a world of new dishes. I want to tell you about the latest dish I've been cooking. It's unique. It takes a fire flower and an egg to fix it. When I first made it, it blew me away. It might help you on your adventures. Please come by and bring those 2 ingredients. Oh, so we have Colorado again. How are you, old bean? Smashing, I trust. I'd just like to thank you for helping me with that nasty volcano business. Of course, I'm sure you're well aware of my own heroic role in the final... What did that say? I didn't get to read it. I've lately worried about my dear wife. How she must worry about me as I brave danger. Perhaps it's time I returned home for a while. Feel free to stop by for a spot of tea. Colorado. And the Yoshi Kids. Dear Mario, the volcano stopped erupting. Please come back and visit. The village leader wants to see you too. Everybody does. And we want to play with you. We bet you've been on all kinds of wild adventures. Remember to bring your stories. The Yoshi Kids. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Ralph of the Badge Shop here. Thanks a bunch for shopping at my place. You're a cool customer. To show my gratitude, I'll be waiting for you with all my stock 0% off. Wow. That's not a sale at all. And from the wise Wisterwood. Dear Mario, how are you holding up? It's so sunny in Flower Fields. Peace has returned here. Lily's in her own little world as usual. Rosie is spreading a rumor that you're interested in her. I hear that Petunia is singing your praises across the land. As you know, I can't move from this spot, but I'm content to watch the Bulbulbs frolic. Good luck to you, Mario. And all the Flower Fields is wishing to the stars that your dreams will come true. Wise Wisterwood. So, like, that's just, I don't know, that's just pretty cool. You know, seeing all these different little, little characterizations, which is awesome. And, of course, you can come down here and actually read Luigi's diary, which I don't think I have thus far. So, we're going to read a little bit of Luigi's diary. Once again, my brother went on an exciting journey. Once again, he went alone. It's so unfair. I remember the carefree days when we played golf and tennis and had parties. I remodeled the house and made a secret basement. My brother has no idea. It's the perfect place to write in you, my secret diary. I heard that a ghost appeared in Toad Town today. It was big and really big. And it had red eyes, a giant gaping mouth, and a mustache. Because you're my secret diary, I'll tell you the truth. Yeah! I hate ghosts. What will I do if it appears at night? Come back, Mario. I'm scared. Yikes, I can feel something behind me. Ah, I'm sure it's there, but I can't look back. No, get away. I think I'll be safe if I don't freeze with fear. I'll just shut my eyes and take 5 steps back, and then I'll jump and dash into my bed. A Shy Guy appeared at my house the other day. I found it asleep in my bed. Can you believe it? I ran after him, but he was way too fast for me. I heard that a lot of Shy Guys also appeared in Toad Town. Supposedly, they came from Shy Guy's toy box. It must be somewhere in town. A toy box? I wouldn't mind seeing that. Maybe they have a Nintendo 64. Oh. Self-advertising. The whole Goomba family visited me today. They said that Goombario is in the care of my brother, then they gave me a souvenir. It was a Goomnut, a special treat from Goomba Village. It looked so yummy I ate it without telling my brother. My FPS increased by 3. You think he'll notice? I heard that my brother went to Lava Lava Island on a tuna. Unbelievable! So unfair. I want to ride on a tuna too. I heard that some Yoshi kids on Lava Lava Island got lost and my brother saved them. I bet Yoshi kids are just about the cutest things around. I'm a bit jealous of my brother. I heard a rumor that I actually have lots of fans. Wow, what great news. To live up to their expectations, I want to play the lead in an adventure. Of course, my name would have to be in the title. That'd be sweet. But I know it'll never happen. Oh, you have no idea. I heard that a door appeared in Toad Town. They say it leads to flower fields. I guess lots of flower spirits live in that flowery place. Flower spirits. I bet their souls are as beautiful as the prettiest flowers. Somebody said to me that a way will open when you use a scarf and a bucket. What? A scarf for a snowman? Wouldn't it melt him? Yesterday I got stuck in the trapdoor when I was entering my secret room. Have I been using it too much? Or am I putting on weight? I better oil it to make it open easier. So, there's Luigi's diary and some letters to Mario. And, I know some of you guys probably don't care all that much about those, but I love those letters. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, they just add so much character and so much life to these little characters that, you know, you maybe come in contact with once, maybe twice, you know? I believe this is Little T. Or no, Little T is actually a small one. Yeah. But I mean, like, just like these little characters that, you know, really have no importance, you know, they just are kind of, you know, sitting around kind of doing nothing, and you actually, you know, get to learn a little bit about them, and, you know, you see how Mario impacted things, and, you know, with the Yoshi Village and the Koopa Troopas of Koopa Village, like, it just adds, you know, not a lot, but just enough that, you know, it makes the world seem so much more connected, and I don't know, I absolutely love it, you know. One of my favorite things about Paper Mario, just these little, you know, these little things. So anyway, we have 75 star pieces to spend, and we have all the star pieces, and we can actually buy all of the badges from Merlo now, which is awesome. So a lot of these badges are honestly not amazing to me. Lucky Day is the same one that we got after that letter side quest. And a lot of them are pretty expensive, and like Feeling Fun will allow you to not get poisoned or dizzy. Not a big deal. Happy Heart slowly recharges your HP or your FP depending on which one you're equipped. And I just don't find them that useful. So I don't know. The thing is, a lot of badges in this game have to be coupled with other badges for them to be really useful. But here's HP Drain. The number of BPL is 3, so again with the 3. And your power will decrease by 1, but you'll restore 1 HP. Really not worth it. And then you have Flower Finder and Heart Finder, which will increase the amount of hearts or flowers you find after a battle. Kind of like Money, but less useful to me. And then the final badge that we're going to buy is the Peekaboo badge, which allows you to see your enemy's HP. And it's funny that this is the last badge that I actually buy, because this is the first badge that I always used to buy. Alright, these star pieces really help around my collection. Please come back and swap some more with me sometime. Well, unfortunately, I don't actually have any other star pieces that I can find, so we now have all 80 badges and all 160 star pieces. So we have officially, you know, gotten 100% except for the recipes, which is pretty cool. Or, well, actually, no. I apologize. That was only 9 badges. There's one more badge, actually. I apologize. And that's actually in Bowser's Castle. So when we go there, we'll get that, and that will be the last badge. But, there I used the maple syrup. There's actually a jam and jelly there that you might want to get, because the jam and jelly is actually a decently useful item, even though I don't particularly like it. And, you know, it's better than a maple syrup, at least. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to be going to the shop, and in the shop, I'm going to, kind of check some items into the storage for a bit, because I want to kind of have a jam and jelly just on the side, so I don't necessarily have to, you know, grind little oinks to get too many. And, you know, I actually want to keep I do want to keep an Ultra Shroom, because it's kind of useful. But I'm actually going to dump out majority of my inventory now, because, we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the post office, and I'm going to not read, but I'm going to show off, just in case you want to read, some of the letters that some of your partners get, because my voice is kind of, like, dying at this point. But, I will actually keep a maple syrup and a life shroom. But I'm going to be filling up my inventory with Whack-A-Bumps, which is why I haven't used them throughout the entire game, because Whack-A-Bumps are so easy to get, and they are, in my opinion, the best items in the game. I mean, obviously there's the, you know, what is it, I forget exactly what it's called, but it's like, you know, you restore 50 HP and FP, and those are technically the best items, but Whack-A-Bumps are so easy to come by, and, you know, I find that you'll never really need all that HP and FP, but that's just me. But I'm actually going to kind of duck out commentary-wise, and I'm just going to just click into all of these letters, so feel free to exit out of the video. But if you want to see some of the little, you know, cool things that, you know, give more characteristics to these particular, you know, partners and the world of Paper Mario, you should read, because it's pretty cool. But for now, I will see you guys on the next episode, where we'll actually move on to, you know, more story stuff. So, see you guys then.